All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in between and beyond, welcome to Three Weebs, One Mic. I am your host, Johnny KG. These are my lovely co-hosts, Redacted D Sensei and Naj Sama the Drama. How y'all feeling today?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man.
Feeling good. It's a beautiful Saturday night.
Yes, except it's snowing where I'm at.
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
shit.
It's snowing. It's snowing back
It's gonna
home.
be 70 degrees in
Well,
2 days, so it'll
it's
be all
not
right.
currently snowing, but it snowed yesterday, which was really whack because the day before it was like 70 degrees.
Wow. Shout out Mother Nature. She about to come kill us all.
All right. On that lovely note, um, we gonna do a little get to know you section. I know this y'all first time meeting us. We want to let y'all know who we are, and to do that, we're gonna take a moral alignment test. Have either one of y'all taken one of these tests before?
I don't think so, no.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah. Are you redacted descendant? Are you familiar with like what it is, and like what it's like kind of like connected to?
Yeah, I've heard of them. I've like been asked questions. I'm assuming would have been taken from this type of test to like prove a point somebody was trying to make. So I'm familiar with the concept. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a D&D thing for like when people are like building their characters just to kind of basically see what kind of character is going to be and kind of like guiding their decisions. Um, so there's basically kind of like three columns. This is going to be lawful, well, six. So lawful, neutral, um, evil, no, good, neutral, evil, lawful.
Yes. Neutral evil.
And so like you get two. So you can be like a lawful chaotic or lawful neutral, XYZ, et cetera, et cetera. I believe we all have the link to the quiz, but before that, I want us to kind of predict uh where we're all gonna fall, see how well we know each other. I'm gonna go for uh redacted. I'm gonna go with let's see. I'm gonna go with lawful neutral, and then
I think I would be more chaotic.
um we'll see. And then for Naj, I'm gonna go with chaotic chaotic.
Evil. Oh, you want to say it, G? You know you do.
No, I'm gonna go with chaotic good. I'm gonna go with chaotic
Chaotic
good.
good is crazy.
Mhm.
I feel like Naj's heart be in the right
I
place.
feel like it'd be in the place where she wanted to be.
I mean, yeah, yeah. And I feel like that's the chaotic part, but I feel like for the most part, he be having good intentions. You know, it's just the way
You
to
go
get
about
there.
it. Yeah, it's kind of off for sure.
I'm gonna let's say creative.
You know what? Clearly, y'all have a lot in store for me. So I'm going to go ahead and make me a drink. I'm going to clearly need it to get through this episode.
Not so. If guilty, would you confess to a crime?
No, they wouldn't know anyway. No.
Naj?
Absolutely no, they wouldn't know anyways.
Um, they might know, but I'm not confessing regardless. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try to defend myself and prove. Wait, actually, I probably because like reading that makes me think I'm gonna like. They mean like
It's a trick
represent.
question. It's a trick
Yeah,
question. Look
it
at
is.
how they're asking you, right? They say, if guilty, would you confess? Are you
You're already
confessing even
guilty.
if you
You
guilty?
committed the crime, right? They
Are you
already said you
confessing even if
committed the
you
crime.
guilty? Cause me,
Cause
I'm
I'm
a
not
lie
gonna
about it on the
say
stand, baby.
Man,
I'll you could catch me in 4K. It don't matter. I don't care.
I'm gonna
I
lie.
don't care if you put in if you want to spend those tax dollars on a jury, baby. I'm gonna come and make you spend it. Cause I ain't confessing to shit.
Bitch, I got a twin. That ain't me.
Yeah, I don't got
Literally.
no going
I
to
was
jail.
cloned. I'm being framed.
Mhm.
I don't know what the explanation is. I just know it wasn't me and I didn't do it.
I was
It
in the
wasn't
shower.
me.
What did they say at the OJ trial? If the gloves do not fit, you must acquit.
Hey, I'm saying if OJ could get away with murder, like whatever I did, probably not that bad.
Man, 'cause I ain't got no plans on murder.
All right,
Tax
question number
evasion.
2. You see an old woman fall down some steps, but your train is departing soon in a few seconds, and you have an important interview to attend. What are you most likely to do?
I'm gonna help the old woman. I miss my
You
train.
gonna help the old woman?
I
Look
will
at
miss
you.
my train.
Bless your heart. I'm
I
not
will
gonna lie.
100% miss my train.
I'm gonna go about my day, but I do hope somebody helped the old woman. So I'm gonna hope that you there, Roger.
I'm gonna help the old lady.
If she black, I'ma help. If she's not black, oh well.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna help the old lady regardless. Holy shit. No, I'm gonna help. The reason why, and like to what you said, Keon, specifically, that mindset, I think that too, and then the thought immediately after that is, what if the next person thinks the same thing, and the next person, then all of a sudden ain't nobody fucking help Granny, and it's like, all right, whatever, man. If whatever opportunity I don't get because of I stop to help somebody's grandma get up, it's whatever. I probably wasn't meant to get it nowhere. It's cool. Because if I tell you, yeah, I missed my train, it was crazy. Somebody's grandma bust their shit in front of me, and you ain't got enough grace to be like, hey, good on you. Give me a little pat on the shoulder. Yeah, fuck you. I don't want you to know.
I wouldn't even believe somebody if they was telling me to hope they was hoping. I'm like, ain't
Yeah, I
nobody
would.
ever even help no old lady.
I definitely would.
I would.
And again,
why would you lie about that? Like, that's a weird thing to lie
Literally,
about.
like,
I feel like people will 100%
There's so many
lie
other
about it.
reasons
I
to
would
lie about
definitely.
missing a train.
I feel like if somebody told me that, I would 100% believe that they was lying. I would not believe them.
I just feel like I wouldn't expect them to lie about that, because I feel like if they was lying about something, they would just come up with something different.
Yeah, like it's a lot of other reasons to come up to, like, somebody bust they like, what she look like, and what if I start asking you questions?
Also, too, I'm a little superstitious. Like, if you know, like, I'd be scared to lie on my family, because I feel like if I do it too much, you know, it's gonna happen.
I know people who grandma died like 4 times.
That's crazy.
I gotta help Granny.
Listen, I personally believe that when it comes down to me choosing to help somebody who's not black, especially if they're white, if you blew your privilege inheritance, okay, you blew your 3-1 lead. All right, this is not on me as a black person to make that up. So if it's gonna inconvenience me, oh well. Oh no, I don't have to do that.
You blew the 3-1 lead, bro.
Motherfuckers is too privileged to be falling down in the street.
Yeah, she funny as shit, dude.
I'm not saying they're too privileged to be falling down in the street.
funny
I'm
as
saying they're
shit.
too privileged to be falling down in the street in front of me and expecting me to help.
Bro. See, that's like the expecting thing. Like, now, I will say, if somebody's granny fell in front of me and then she was like mugging me as she fell because I didn't help her some shit, you might not get help. I'm not gonna lie. You might not get help. You might not get help.
It depends on like how close she is, like where she fell. Like if I'm like on a platform and
that
she
is
like,
also true.
Like if she like down,
if you
by the
50
stairs,
yards away
and I'm like by the door. Like if I gotta like do like a light jog to get to her, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not.
Light jog.
No,
but if she's like right next to me, like if she like right there in front of me and she fall, I'm like, yeah, I feel obligated.
Here's the I take the train all the time, so I gotta the way I'm envisioning is it's like,
yeah, I ain't took the train in years. I'm
on the fucking metro 3 times a week. So the way I'm looking at this is the station specifically that I'm thinking of is
don't get doxxed. Don't dox yourself, Roger.
It's a station downtown Chicago. It's a big ass station. I ain't worried about that. But there's some stairs that you could fall down. That's legitimately like 30 yards away from the platform, G. If I'm on the platform and you fall at them stairs, because ain't no other reason for you to fall, because you just bust your shit on the flat surface.
I mean, when you old people, I feel like sometimes old people just be falling. You remember Life Alert?
I do remember Life Alert. But, okay, so let's say even better. So like there's doors that separate. There's a seating area bunch of doors, and then the actual platform. If I'm on outside on the platform, the train's pulling up, and I see her fall inside the doors. It may be GG's. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe GG's.
Okay,
Now,
so I'm
if
gonna
I'm
say
walking,
y'all
if
are
I'm
more
walking
likely to
through,
help an old woman than I am, and I'm okay with that, honestly. Um, I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm sorry. She old. She'll be okay, or she
she
won't.
I believe
actually
in
might not
deference
be
to my
right.
elders, but not when they white.
It's just like old or not. If I bust my shit, I want somebody to help me make sure I'm straight. God damn it.
See, I'm the opposite. I'd rather y'all just pretend like no, it didn't happen. Y'all didn't see me.
Nah.
And I
I
just
will
get
I
want
up.
somebody.
I think I've gotten past that. And like I would like cause yeah, like this shit hurt, niggas. It's old nowadays. My back hurt, nigga.
Come on, my
I'm gonna get
bad.
up and have to stretch anyway. Y'all gonna see me because I'm a grown. Ain't gonna be no way y'all ain't gonna hear or see me fall.
I would want somebody to help me, but also I wouldn't be expecting it. So I'd be
I wouldn't
grateful if it
expect it.
happened,
No, I
and
wouldn't
if it didn't
expect it.
happen, I would get up anyway.
But I damn sure when I'm off like, damn, bro, yeah, I'm straight, G. I'm cool. Something light. It ain't gotta be. I don't need a muffin done. This.
I don't need it. All right, number 3. Your former bully is on their deathbed, wanting to reconcile and apologize for their prior actions towards you. Do you XYZ? What do you do? First of all, how's my former bully contacting me on their deathbed?
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
crazy.
Yeah.
like you got bigger shit to worry about. Leave me the fuck alone.
Fighting for your life. You worried about me?
Right. I'm like, see,
Uh,
this
I
why
don't
you on
know.
your deathbed now. You always worried about the wrong shit.
I definitely wouldn't go off on them. That's a waste of my energy. I'd
Yeah, I don't
probably
got no
just
time for it.
yeah, I probably just wouldn't. Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
I'm like, bro, stop calling me.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like yeah,
yeah.
like especially like if you call me, you can just I'll let you talk on the phone, but I'm not coming to see you. No shit like that,
Nah,
bro.
nah.
Like hey, I just want to apologize. Oh yeah, cool, bro. Don't even worry about it. We're adults. You're dying. I don't give a shit, bro. That's gonna be the conversation.
I probably wouldn't if I knew who it was, I wouldn't pick up. If I didn't know, I also wouldn't pick up because I don't typically pick up random numbers. But let's
That
just
that
say
that is
for
also
argument's
true.
sake, I did pick up and they tell them they going on. I'm just gonna hit them with an okay.
Yeah, like I
I'm
said,
not
like
gonna accept the apology. Like if you looking for forgiveness from me on your deathbed, good luck.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't really give a fuck that you're dying, you raggedy bitch. You tried it, so it's fuck you. Like, it's definitely fuck you.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's considered forgiveness, but like I probably just wouldn't care. It's like, all right, yeah, dude, it's cool, man. You got like I said,
Yeah,
you got bigger shit to worry about, dog. Go
I'm
handle
definitely not taking the meeting. Nobody told your ass to pass go and collect $200 so you
it.
can
Yeah.
take your raggedy ass back to where you came from.
Like we can call it evens with this phone call, and you can never call me again.
I
Like
would be more
we can just do
likely
that.
to like try to make them feel worse than to forgive them. Honestly.
Nah, see again, that's at that point I have to now expend energy. I'm
No,
cool.
no, no. It's just
Because if I
like,
gotta think
like
about some
no, because
shit, I gotta come up with a scheme. I'm cool. Good.
like, I'm not gonna go out my way to do it. But if you come to me with that, I can't promise you I'm not go na 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 boo boo in your face. I'm like, damn, you really out here dying. That's tough.
That's tough.
I'm like, well, see you in hell.
Yeah, again,
All
at
right,
that point, for me, it's like I gotta expend energy. I'm cool. Just like my dude, just get off the phone. Like I hear you, bro. GG's.
all
That's
right.
all I
This
got for
next
you.
is interesting. I think it's a typo in the actual question, so I'm gonna change it a little bit. But you can save the lives of 10 innocent people, but you're forced to kill one innocent person. Are you morally obligated to do so? And then
Execute
what
them
do
all is a
you
crazy option. Holy shit.
think? I'm just gonna walk away. Like,
I mean, there's an option that says save them all. So if that's an option, I'm gonna go with save them all.
but like that don't
Right.
even
The
make sense.
option save them all is there, so why can't I pick it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
You can pick
It's
it,
right
but like
there.
it doesn't make sense to me logically speaking, because how you gonna set up this premise and then just pick a have
Giving
an
out. I mean, for sure. I mean, it's a crazy premise to begin with. So
but yeah, it is. But like I guess like if I could save them all, I would. But like
okay,
honestly,
so
I was
okay, yeah, obviously. So that's the obvious answer. We can eliminate that because I think if you wouldn't do
Well,
that, then
no,
there's
it's
something
not
wrong with
obvious
you.
because some people, don't give a fuck to do that. Some people
I
are
wouldn't
For
okay
sure,
with
for
it.
sure.
I wouldn't try.
I feel like if anybody would have the option to save 10 fucking people or 11 people in this case, and you decide to, let's say, execute them all, the fuck you got
All
going
right.
on, bro? Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna set the situation up. I know I said I wasn't gonna get no context, but I think it's just an easy
plot
one.
twist.
So,
You lied.
like them pictures where like them people like it's
on the
like
trains and shit.
track. So
Yeah.
on one of them
The
is
trolley
one person.
problem. You're about to trolley problem this.
Mhm.
It's one person, and then you either got to switch it, and
You
it's
kill
gonna be
one
the other.
person or you kill like 10 people. You got to pick one of the levels. The
I'm
train
just
is gonna
gonna
keep
walk
going.
away. I'm not making that decision.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for it
I'm like, why is that on me? Why y'all?
because
Right.
like
I guess if there's no like
if somebody
I'm
has
I'm
to
gonna switch
die,
it. It's just a numbers game. To me, it's just
yeah,
quantifying infinity, right? Like which one is worth more, 1 infinity or 9 infinity,
because well, and then
Truthfully,
in
it's
that case,
infinity.
like
If numbers are infinite, there's no,
what if that one
more or
person
less. But if I'm
was
just
a
trying to
doctor
quantify
or like
infinity
a
just by virtue
researcher?
of it being more, that's math rules.
What if
But
that
like
one
if you
person?
want to quantify infinity,
Hold
you
on.
can't
Yeah,
have like multiple infinities. There's just infinity, in which case it will make no
No,
sense.
because that's the difference between how we get numbers. There's an infinite amount of numbers between 0 and 1 and 2, but we still have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you still have 1, 2, but like 1, 2, 3, 4 isn't infinite. Isn't
Yes, it
infinite.
is.
No, one is not. Everything in between 1 and 2 is infinite, but 1 and 2 are finite.
They're finite. What I'm saying is the larger numbers still happen, is what I'm saying. Like, no, 1 and 2 themselves aren't infinite, but like numbers as a whole, regardless, are infinite. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and I'm just my whole thing. It's kind of like I've be thinking about like the value of life, and my position on that, either all life is valuable
Or none of
equally,
it is.
none of it is at all. And so one life versus 10 lives, there is no like greater. They're like it's the
The
same.
limit does not exist. The limit does
Like
not
you
exist.
willing to, like if you're willing to kill one person, you're willing to kill 10 people, in my opinion. And if you wouldn't kill one person, you shouldn't kill 10 people.
I understand what you're saying. I agree with you to
kind
the
of a
extent
bar.
that
It's kind of a bar.
I agree with you to the extent that the way that I think about life, right? Either, all of it matters or none of it does. I do understand that that's to be like universally true, right? Like I think if Mother Nature, was a person or existed as a sentient being, like that's would be Mother Nature's take on it. Either all of this shit matter or none of it do, right? Me living as a person, me being human and care about what I care about, I understand that that's like the way of the universe. But since this is my life and my reality, obviously the shit that I care about matters more. So,
So what y'all doing now?
I'm
Well, one, are you morally obligated to? Does anybody here believe you're morally obligated to kill the one person to save the 9? I
don't even
personally,
No,
morally
I don't believe that you're
obligated to
morally
act at all.
obligated. No.
yeah. Also, as a larger concept, I don't believe in moral obligations.
I'm about to say, I believe
The
that
only
I'm
ones I
obligated
believe in
to
are like
do.
the ones that you set for yourself. Like if I make a promise to my wife or something, type shit.
I mean, like, yeah, but also no, like, cause like even that, like I'm not obligated to stand for that shit. I should, but I'm not gonna say I'm obligated.
I mean, and that becomes a question of what do you define as obligation there? Because what are you obligated to do?
Now I say this all the time. The only thing I have to do is be black and die. There's not one more thing that I have to do. Those are the only 2 things I got to do. Everything else is a choice. Everything.
I mean, yeah, that's a kind of to me. I feel like a futile argument with the reality that we live in.
I mean, you may feel pressure to do some things, but at the end of the day, there's always a choice.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just
I don't disagree with that, but again, like again, in the reality that we live in, you make the wrong choice or you make a choice that don't suit the best options going forward for you, and then what?
I mean, yeah,
You
you'll
just black
be
now.
like,
You really just gonna be black and die because now you fucked everybody up. You fucked yourself up. Trying not to be morally obligated to nothing.
I mean, well, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is that he's morally obligated to himself, essentially, right? Like he's saying that you can't project your morality onto him
Yeah,
because
no,
all he
that's
believes that
clear.
he's
That's fine.
morally obligated to
Is to
do
be black
is
and die.
be black and exist
I
until he
mean, and
don't.
like, how are you morally obligated to
no,
die
I'm
then?
not. That's because that's not
Because
morality.
then,
That's just
right?
it
Not
is.
that's just there. You ain't
I
morally
didn't say he was
obligated to
morally
die.
obligated to
I'm
die. I
asking
said he was
Keon.
morally
That's he
obligated
said he
to
was.
be himself existing
No,
until he no longer did that.
He's not really
no,
obligated to
that's
do
saying
that.
moral
Then,
obligation.
if the
That's
argument
just
is it's his choice, he ain't got to be himself. He can be whatever the fuck he want to be. We actually
But
see that so much.
you're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying that he's obligated because that's how he bases his morality. His morality is sourced in himself. So he feels
Right. So
obligated because that's
I'm
the choice
saying the
that he
same
made.
thing. My choices are just different. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Everybody's choices are different. Nobody ever disagrees with that.
So
I don't think. Okay. Well, my I don't even remember what I was trying to say. To answer this question, I think I would still just walk away. I'm not obligated to do none of this, and I
now,
don't want
now,
it.
are you walking away? Are you killing the? Are you killing
I'm
the
not
one?
morally obligated. So let's start there, right? While understanding that I am under no moral obligation to make this right, because there's like no gun to my head or like there's no extra incentive. Like if there are no consequences if I don't do this, I personally would still insert myself. I'm a nosy ass bitch, and yes, I'm save the one person over the nine.
Hold on. So to that point, if there was a gun to your head, are your morals in question now, or are you pressured to do it? Then that don't even sound like you got a choice at that point. Somebody got a
Right. If a
gun to
gun
your
is
head.
I mean, no, you still do have a choice because you have the choice to let them pop your ass in the head and not, do what you was gonna do. That's why there's always a choice. I'm saying, right, I understand that I'm not morally obligated. I don't feel like I'm morally obligated, and I'm gonna make the choice to get involved anyway. Like both of y'all said that y'all was just gonna abstain. That wouldn't be me.
So you said you're gonna save the 10 people, or are you saving the one person?
The 10 people.
10.
I mean, right?
I mean that makes the most sense to me. If you are gonna
not
make
having
an
any background
option,
information about these people, like I'm gonna save the 10
Yeah,
people. Now, if these is 10 billionaires versus one black person, you know me, I'm gonna save the black
they said
person
innocent
over the
people, so
10
they can't be
billionaires.
billionaires.
Huh?
I said they said 10 innocent people, so they can't be billionaires.
You right. You right. You
so
right.
I mean, yeah,
You
like
have background information.
if you are going to make a decision, I agree with that decision.
I disagree. Like if I was to make a decision, I would probably save the one over the 10.
That's
Because
why.
Because he's a
because
contrarian, that's why he just gotta be.
no. It's because it's the way they phrase the question. They say you have to kill the one to save the 10, but you're not necessarily killing the 10 to save the one. You're just choosing not to save them.
That is literally semantics. You are doing
Yeah,
Gabby Douglas
I was
levels of
about
mental gymnastics right now.
I didn't.
well, I say, dog, that's not gonna stand up in court, dog.
Yeah, sure will.
Yes,
Or
you on what precedent? Get to citing the cases. How you know it's standing up?
because it like it's the fact that you have to make an action of you have to actively choose to kill this one person to save those 10 versus basically not making the decision to
Nice
kill.
try,
Right,
but that's definitely not legally standing up
the
because
answer to
your
that would be
actions
to not do
directly
anything. Then
are responsible in
Come on,
causing
come
the
on.
loss of life. So if they don't get you on criminality, which
it's
I'm not sure you're
manslaughter.
going to beat those criminal charges, you would definitely be civilly responsible and liable, bro. So you'd be paying out those death benefits. You would.
Yeah, I'll be like, look, I didn't do nothing. The same thing that
But you
happened.
did though. That's the thing.
Are you not familiar with Kitty Genovese and the bystander effect? Like, are we not? Are we not all read in academics?
I just don't agree because like I just feel it's different because I feel there's a difference between not saving people and killing somebody. That's just
I mean, you can make that argument. I feel like the masses would would disagree simply because the actions of in this particular circumstance, and you could craft another scenario where yes, you didn't save somebody, but you also didn't kill somebody, and you're not responsible. And it
That's
would
not what
make
this
a lot more
is.
sense, right?
I
This
feel like that's
in this
exactly what
particular
this is.
situation, it's not
No,
because
that's not what this is because
you
you have to pull the
you have
lever.
to
You have
make
to
a
pull the
choice.
lever, Croc.
You
You have
don't
to
have to pull the lever.
right, right. That's
So
what I'm
like in
saying.
this
That's
situation,
what I'm
it would
saying.
be pointed at the 10 people, and I'm just not pulling the lever to switch it to the one person.
Oh, so this
So
is
like,
like when you're not getting involved and you
So
just walking
you would
past.
walk away, right? That's what I want. I don't think I got this out. I didn't know if y'all was able to hear me, but I was what I wanted to say was then what you would do, Keon, is what you first answered was just
yeah, I'm
walk
like
away.
either way, I'm
You would
walking
just
away.
walk away because you
Right.
couldn't. Your action of having to physically pull that lever would make you liable for the lives of either that one or the 10.
Right.
There's
You
no
just
way
walking
around that.
away. You just walking away like, I
That
mean,
you
you
ain't
could
got
still
shit to do
be
with it.
technically, depending on how good the defense is or like the
They still
argument
could
is,
get
they
you
could
with that
say, right,
bystander
like
effect
they
shit.
could argue negligence or what have you. But
But you're not a
if you're in a
superhero.
busy
You're
if
not
you're on
a
a busy street and it was more than just you, they can't really pin that on you because
Mhm.
other people did it too. So they can't say that it's directly responsible for you.
And just to put this out there, like it really don't matter what the situation is. Whichever choice, like if I have to choose to actively kill, I'm gonna not make that choice. So like, let's say it was on a 1, and like I had to switch it to the 10, or vice versa. So like, I'm not gonna make the switch to like avert danger for either group. Whoever
Yeah,
died
you would
in the
walk away. You would
yeah,
walk away. Like I said,
like if,
you keep going around the fact that you would just walk away, and I get that. That's what I would do. I wouldn't fucking touch it. I'm
honestly,
not touching that lever. I'm not
good
touching
luck.
that
That's
lever.
all I'm gonna say to
Literally. I'm not touching that. Get watch out. I'm not touching that lever, G.
I'm like bite the rope.
For something, G. I always walk around with a pocket knife. I throw a nigga a pocket knife, bro. I'm not touching that lever.
Yeah, but I'm also definitely not sacrificing myself because, like, also, what does that even mean? What are they talking about?
Why is that an option? Yeah. I don't know these people.
Exactly.
Tweaking.
All right. You're in your best friend's room. They've recently been distant from you. They leave to go do stuff, and you catch sight of their journal. Which of these options are you more likely to do? Honestly, I'm more likely to not have seen the journal in the first place.
Yeah, but they
But
say
since you said they know it, I'm just gonna say I
catch
don't.
sight of the journal.
Yeah,
So,
I probably wouldn't. But like, if I did, I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna read the journal. That's weird.
Yeah, no.
That's how you find out that you don't want to know.
Well,
that, like I would if I was the only time I would be like concerned to that level would be like if I was worried about them committing acts, and I would just ask like maybe specifically because I'm trained with my job to have that type of conversation. I feel comfortable enough. And even somebody that I consider my best friend, I would just ask. I wouldn't go reading shit. That's weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it to my friend. Nigel, I'm gonna let you answer that. I got a follow-up question.
As a young girl who journaled and also got in trouble for the things that she journaled, all right, because motherfuckers was too nosy, and as a fellow nosy person, I'm absolutely reading what the fuck is in the journal. I absolutely also too am not getting caught. And as the girl's girl that I am, I'm gonna address it with my best friend, in the special, Blair Waldorfian way of making it look completely casual and like this just happened versus the hours of espionage that went into this.
I'm weak. All right, follow-up question. Well, based on that answer, I know where your head at. But Roger, since you agreed that you wouldn't go through it, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you believe in like going through your kids, like if your kid had a journal? Me personally, I 100% would. Like it's not even a question.
Yeah. So the thing, I feel actually kind of strongly about this having fucking kids now, and I got 2 boys. Thankfully, thank God, I got 2 boys. I don't know if I'd be able to handle having a girl. My sons have me wrapped around their fingers now. If that were to be, I would be too protective, and I would be way too much in her business. So much so that I hope I would like to think I have enough self awareness that I would try to get my wife involved in my nosiness so that she can do it and I'm not like actually in her room and shit like that because I do have I don't want to be all in your
So
drama
you
and
just
shit
gonna
like
get your
that.
wife to do
I
it, of
didn't
course.
Yeah,
read
yeah.
the
How my lady
journal.
do it? She can do all the snooping and come and report it to me, so I can try to
Right.
put the
So
pieces
just put
together.
it on the wife. Just make her be the disciplinarian. I peep your game. I'm familiar with your
But
game,
I
your
have boys.
strategy.
I have boys, and I do plan. I was a fucking boy. I knew what the fuck I was doing. Now, to be fair, I never did no shit like I was never sneaking out. I never like had drugs and no shit in my room. A lot of that was because I wasn't interested in drugs or nothing like that really until I got out of college. It just wasn't around me. Didn't care for it. Um, my mother, she made such a big fucking deal about it when I was growing up that I had this stigma around it. So I just wasn't interested in it. So I was a relatively good kid. So they didn't need to do shit like that. I know that they did because my mother was extremely nosy and she didn't know how to put shit back where the fuck it was. So I could always tell when she was in my room. But
I will say too, yeah. I know I said, that I would read the journal or diary, what have you. I was a teacher, okay, an English teacher. My middle school students did keep a classroom journal. It was part of our writing exercise. I just wanted to promote writing for them. I just really wanted to get them used to writing and promoting the habit of writing daily and also self-reflection. You know, I
it's a good
definitely
skill to
told them
have.
if they didn't want me to read their journals that I wouldn't, and I respected that. If they didn't want me to read their journal, they were just supposed to like indicate it at the top of the page. They did know that I would always be setting eyes, on their journal because I had to give them a grade for participation. But that was just a visual eye test. You just had to write half a page or half a page of content on the thing. I can see that. I don't have to, know what it actually says. And I think it's important to give children that like autonomy and respect the boundaries that they set. So while I am a nosy person, right, I would respect my child's boundaries, or at the very least, if I'm going to ignore their wishes, right? If I got caught ignoring them, I would be honest with them about me disrespecting their boundaries. Like I wouldn't lie to them or gaslight them about that. Because there is the part of me that is the parent that's like, oh, I want all of the surveillance. I'm going to let you do what have you as long as you're not causing actual material harm to yourself. But just
So
for,
I wanted to get to that point where it's like I felt like my parents didn't need to do that because they trusted me. I hope to have that same type of relationship with them. Whereas if I'm in your room looking for something, it's because I'm concerned about something. And I also want to be able to have that type of open dialogue with my boys where if I'm concerned about something, I can just ask you about it and we can just be normal about it.
See,
I
all
don't I
right,
don't
so
want to I don't want to have to I will if I'm concerned and I'm not getting it out of you because I'm gonna ask. And if I'm not feeling like I'm getting honesty from you, I'm gonna have to go looking. I may go snooping. A journal, maybe not, but I may go looking around the room,
yeah,
seeing
I
if
feel like it's like most kids don't have journals, but so
I had a journal at one point. I never it wasn't consistent, but I had one.
I had a journal. I wrote in like 1.5 times.
Literally, yeah.
But like I think also just working with kids, especially like high school kids, has definitely like I'm going through that phone because
Yeah. Now, once we get to that level of then I may not have to go through your phone at that point. I may just be able
going through the
to
phone.
get your text messages
Oh,
type shit.
but
Like
I mean, like if you
if
get
I
a
can be
text message,
sneaky around it, I'm gonna be sneaky around it. So like if I don't got to physically go through your phone, but I can route all your messages to my phone or my email or something, I definitely do that. Because as soon as you start tweaking,
all about
telling some little girl
gotta,
what you gonna do to her.
you need the apps, you need the
Yeah,
pictures.
literally, like I'm IT. I know how to lock all this shit down. If you on my internet, I can control the different levels of access that people have depending on the device they're on.
Because
I
kids,
want to say that I would be respectful of the privacy.
Get into.
I want to say that I would be respectful of the privacy, but I know me, okay? I want to respect the privacy. I'm nosy and I care and I'm obsessive. So I'm going to be conducting the
I'm gonna be
surveillance.
all in your
I
business. I'm going to be.
That's
I'm
so
I'm
funny
I'm
that
gonna try to do it
you was, like,
respectfully.
so readily. You was readily like admitting that like this is my friend. I'm definitely looking.
Yes, right. Literally, if I care about you, I'm looking. I'm gonna. I don't believe in privacy, personally. I know it's an idea that we all believe in, for whatever reasons. But truthfully, me, I believe in the consequences, of my actions, and I'm willing to accept those. If you get mad at me because I was obsessed with you, well, then you just mad at me because I was obsessed with you. I'll take that charge. It was me, Your Honor. I love hard.
Next question. You are held captive against your will by some pirates. You see that they're busy with some other matters. What do you do? Escape, but steal some of their belongings on the way.
For sure.
Bro, because y'all not gonna take me captive and then get caught lacking and just be. That's it.
Literally, I'm from the land, bro. You lacking, that's a come up for me. That's a stain. You're a mark. I'm coming for my lips.
Yeah, that's one of them. This is another one of them options. Like, why'd you give me this option? Because that's obviously what I'm gonna do.
Listen,
I can get away and I can steal.
We all from the same place
and
we
I
not
can
goofies.
steal.
Clearly, there's a goofy who would read these options and not pick it.
Like, I can get away.
Some people are morally against stealing.
Oh, my nigga, I used to be a pickpocket. I am not morally against stealing.
It's redacted sensei for me saying I can get away with stealing.
Man, look. I love to get me some get something for free, dog.
Right, $3.99.
Shit.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something, goddamn
it. Bro,
y'all done
took me captive against my will. Like, nah, y'all gotta.
Bro. Yeah,
look at me. I'm the captain now. The fuck?
Don't let me be able to kill a motherfucker too. Cause shit. Shit. Let me catch a nigga napping. Fucking bitch. Take that nigga chain and pimp off.
You have 2 job offers. One pays more, but the other is secure and steady. Which would you choose? Look, man, tomorrow is not promised. Run me that bag.
That's what I want to say. But I'm thinking of this as the fucking person who keeps my household running right now.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I was gonna say they didn't give enough context.
Not enough information. I need a little bit more.
Give a nuanced a nuanced answer. So based on what they said, I'm gonna go with the profitable job. I'll look into the secure job, but I'll probably go into the profitable one too. Just with also, me being a millennial, me being my field too. It's not like I want to be working at the same job for 10, 15 years anyway. Like if I'm gonna be working this job for 3 to 5 years max.
That's actually how I look at jobs now. So yeah,
right. If I'm working this job for 3 to 5 years max, then hell yeah, whatever is going to benefit me the most in that short amount of time is what I'm going to do. What's most advantageous to me, and it's not too many jobs that the perks of the job amount to more than the actual monetary benefit of the job. Okay, I can't eat perks, can't pay my rent with perks, unless you can, because there are some jobs that are like that.
Yeah, that seems relatively straightforward. Man, this next one, it's some people. It's the evil world we live in because I know it's some people that would pick the other 3 options. You find out your sibling / relative is an accomplice to a crime. Do you rat them out, keep it a secret, stay quiet, and reveal it later? Act like you have no knowledge about it. Now, caveat: it definitely depends on the crime, but for the most part, I'm gonna act like I don't got no knowledge about it.
Helen Keller, I'm blind and deaf. I didn't hear nothing.
Like
as long as you weren't touching kids.
Period. As long as you wasn't touching kids, or doing non-consensual things, because
keep
that matters too.
Keep your body to yourself. Don't touch nobody. And it's like if you killed somebody or you was a part of that, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't got no knowledge about it. I wasn't there. I don't know what my cousin nigga, please. My sibling don't get down like that.
No, now listen. It depends on who you killing. Because let's say you was helping Hitler.
Who you killing? Because this is the case. If you killing the old lady down the street, I'm sorry. You tweaking. You are, yeah. But if you kill, if you kill Phonum because they was like trying to draw down. I'm like, look, who? I ain't seen Cousin Pookie in years.
I have a cousin named Pookie. Are you sure?
Like, isn't this you in a picture with him? Look, I'll just take pictures with whoever got their phone.
Have you not heard of ChatGPT and the deepfakes with this
Man.
AI revolution they got going on?
That is so no. I know AI would not see it.
Speaking of, hey, it's really crazy how Taylor Swift, like, they get all that over Taylor Swift getting like some deep fakes. I'm like, yeah, that's not cool and all, but y'all had like national security looking for some nigga on Twitter.
On
Like,
Twitter, bro. Yeah,
bro, like, this is what we put the resources into.
it wasn't even really. It was because of the fucking fans. Them niggas went nuts. They was pissed.
All right. I'm glad that we all understand the power of collective impact. All right.
Pissed.
We know that as individuals, when we band together and make enough noise, the government will respond. Let it be a lesson.
So I mean, with this question, is again, it like I said, it depends.
It always depends.
It
but
depends
like,
on the crime. But like,
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
If you're taking it at face value,
Like it's such a small like percentage of situations where I'm gonna like.
If you are an accomplice to Hitler, I'm snitching. If you are an accomplice to the imaginary state, if you're not freeing Palestinians, I'm snitching.
This next question is, I reject the premise of it, but you're hiking up the mountain with your friend. You both go off the trails and are lost. Both of you and your friend met with a grizzly bear. What do you do?
We call it mystical.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
Get that nigga on the phone.
It's like I said, I reject the premise of this because one, I'm not hiking up a mountain. Two, if I am hiking up a mountain, I'm not going off the trails. And so like I'm not in this, I'm just not. And so, and what do you mean we both meet? Like, and I was probably like, what do we both meet a grizzly bear? Like, so are there two grizzly bears, or are we together and there's one grizzly bear?
It says both you and your friend are met with a grizzly bear. There is one bear between the two of y'all. But also in this option, it says seem intimidating and scare it off. I'm gonna pick that.
I mean, that's make yourself big.
That's what they say you're supposed to do.
That's what they say. I do. You know, watch Animal Planet.
That's what they say you're supposed to do. I may have to get on a nigga's shoulder so we can fucking double up.
I guess that's. I guess what I was trying to do. But look,
I don't know if y'all ever seen videos of that. Like
Keon already got it. He already said if that don't work. If that don't work, you can see it in his face. If that don't work.
Look, that's gonna be plan A, but I'm only giving plan A like 5 seconds max. Like if that grizzly bear don't look shook, you better be running because I'm gone.
Get ready to book it.
If you run, that's so much worse because you're not going to outrun no grizzly bear.
Yeah, you're not outrunning the grizzly bear.
They say you can climb a tree if you climb a tree because like grizzly
bears can climb trees. That is not going to say.
It's because then
bears climb trees. They live in forests.
I think it's only certain type of bears that climb trees, though.
Grizzly bears.
Do you know which type of bears climb trees and which ones don't?
But that's why I would never be in this situation.
Grizzly bears are the ones that climb trees. I'm not climbing no tree. Being chased.
But like this is why I would never be on a mountain hiking off the trails. This is a white ass.
Where the guide at? Where is the guide? Where the guide not there?
Because
this is some white ass. This is a question for white people.
I'm gonna scare it off. But I'm not. I know better than to run from nowhere.
This is white people business because we wouldn't do this.
Well, honest, but like if you run, like okay, I know this is gonna sound bad, but if you run and if y'all both run, they got to make a decision. Like if y'all run different ways, it's not gonna chase both of y'all. I'm just saying.
And see, thinking like that just lets me know that you don't watch enough Animal Planet because I have watched enough animals definitely catch all of the prey lacking. All right, they thought they was gonna split up. Yeah. That is not what happened.
Because like
they did not. They did not.
You in his territory, he can smell you. You're not gonna outrun it. He got more stamina.
All right. Certain animals.
He can smack the shit. He can smack the shit out the slowest friend. And that nigga
That's
just
what I'm saying. Like he
he
like
ain't even
smack
got to
him.
stop.
He might
He ain't even got to
want to
stop.
fuck with him a little bit, you know.
But what if he don't? What if he just want to smack that nigga and then he turn around like, oh, I gotta go get the other one.
Well, if this nigga
I
is on
also
that,
want
And
y'all
he
to
was-
know
it sounds like we was
shit.
fucked either way.
Yeah.
certain animals definitely hunt for sport, bro.
But like one,
You
like
fucked up. You got one of them bears that had a soul. It was like was just gonna decide
Listen,
that he was
listen,
gonna get both of
okay.
y'all.
Certain animals hunt for sport and it be fun. Like they will literally like they do things to like tag their prey just to be able to track them, you know, like break their arm or their leg and then hunt them for a week or two, bro. You don't want that. How do you know you're not dealing with the motherfucking Marduk of motherfucking bears?
Yeah, I don't want that. I'm cool.
all right. Question number 10.
Plan A.
Wait. What was plan A? Make
Scare it
stop
off.
it off.
Yeah,
You
stop
scared it
scaring
off
off.
too? I mean, Naj.
Yeah, what? I ain't no hole in my blood. And it's the option. It said scare it off. It didn't say attempt to scare it off.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm scaring it off.
Yeah, I feel like they should word these questions and answers better. But that's
It kind of may be the point too that they are answering like this.
yeah. All right. Number 10. Have you betrayed or exploited a friend for your own individual gain? No, I have not. At least I don't think so.
Listen, I'm a woman who has lived. I'm not proud of it, but I have.
You know? That
Right?
happens. Well, okay, wait. There was a situation where I guess technically you could say betrayed and or exploited. But those are such intense words.
They are intense
My
words.
question
I'm
would
just
be like,
being
wait,
honest.
what?
There's a lot
what's
more
the- what
exploitation
did
than
you
betrayal.
gain?
You know, they're both present though.
What did you?
What do you
gain?
say, Doctor?
How big was the gain for the?
I mean, it doesn't say.
Yeah,
Did
I
you do
guess.
it for individual gain? So
So
I
it's
guess
like I saw a picture one time of this dude. He took his friend blunt and then left a Tootsie Roll in the ashtray. Is that betrayal? That feels like betrayal.
that's definitely
That is
betrayal.
betrayal. That is absolutely betrayal.
All right, then yeah, I've definitely smoked a blunt without my homie, or hell, without my wife. She was waiting for it.
Without your wife,
Look,
niggas
man,
ain't
I
loyal.
needed this white. I needed this blunt. I needed it. I saved. I tried to save a half, but it ended up being like a third once you put the ash out.
Now that I think I finished the series without my girlfriend,
Oh man,
and she definitely felt betrayed.
yeah, you bogus.
I couldn't. I
You
wasn't
bogus.
able to help
Because
myself.
I was able to buy more weed. You can't unwatch the show. You bogus.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't help it. It was like
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
like she fell asleep and I was up, and it was just so good. I just couldn't stop.
I've done that. I've done that with anime, but I don't feel like that's a betrayal or exploitation because she was only interested in it because I was watching it. It wasn't something that we both came. So I was always willing. And a lot of times, at least in the actual examples that I have, it's an anime that I was rewatching anyway that I was getting her to watch for the first time.
Yeah, she felt betrayed, so I think it counts.
Yeah, that counts for sure. You bogus.
All right.
I can't believe y'all.
On the scale of 1 to 9, how well do you comply with rules? 9's being fully obedient and 1 being absolutely unable to. I'm gonna go with 4. Also, what kind of scale is 1 to 9?
Yeah, that is psychopath behavior. These are psychopath numbers.
I'm definitely lower than a 5.
Yeah.
But on a scale of 1 to 9, that makes 4.5 exactly even. I'm gonna go 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like a 3.5.
Really?
I really don't like being told what to do. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
I really don't. And
really
if the
don't.
rules
Don't make sense to me, I'm
Super
highly
don't.
likely not gonna fucking follow it. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah.
to you. I might not follow the rule and then just flat out tell you that this was a stupid rule.
see, like with
And
me,
Like if I don't break
even if the
nothing
rules do make sense, but you're not big enough to give me any type of real consequences that I care about for enforcing them, it really don't matter about your rules. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm just not like I'm not really thinking about rules like day to day. I'm not actively breaking or following the rules
Just kind of doing my own shit.
sometimes.
But
Um,
I think that's why I'm a 3, is because like I'm never like looking to fucking cause anarchy and no shit. So if you come and give me a fucking strict rule, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Like
I'm
unless I can like agree, like it makes sense, like it's a rule you gave me, but like it's some shit I probably wouldn't have did no way. Like don't touch, like hell, I guess I'm in IT, so one of the quote unquote rules or restrictions I have with some of the admin stuff is I don't have all of the ability to go into like what's called the Microsoft Exchange and start fucking with how we receive mail and shit like that. It's a rule he gave me. It's also not some shit I was gonna ever do anyway. So that type of rule don't
I
really
feel
bother
like
me.
that's like I'm trying to take the company down shit. Like
Yeah, like I wouldn't go. That's literally some shit that would take the fucking company down. I'm not. I was never gonna do no
yeah,
crap.
I'm gonna send all our bills to like Bumblefuck Nebraska and shit.
I was never gonna do that.
Yeah, I definitely have taken off like not going to work and didn't report it before. So
Make my yeah for sure.
I'm like, yeah, let me get this extra day up off y'all.
Yeah, little schedule manipulation.
All
Done
right.
that in the past.
I low key already answered. You get a wrong number text from an anonymous individual. How to react? Um, for the most part, I'll probably ignore it unless you text me again, and then I'll tell you it's the wrong number. Like a text.
I would probably say it's the wrong number just to get it out the way the first time.
I'm like, I just don't be caring. Like, I don't be like caring to respond to a lot of stuff. So if I see something that's not meant for me, I'm gonna assume you go figure it out.
There's so it really depends on when you catch me. So if I'm busy, yeah, sorry, bro. But like if I'm just sitting on the fucking couch and I get a text, if my phone is already in my hand, yeah, like this thrown up again. So it really depends on when you catch me. I'm just
All
as
right,
liable to do either one. But what's
that
to say?
should
I think
be the results for everybody.
Well, I didn't answer, but I'm definitely gonna just text them back and tell them if they got the wrong number because I'm gonna get annoyed if you keep trying to hit me up looking
that's
for
the other
whoever.
part of it too. Like I don't want you to keep looking for me or keep bothering me either. And then
Right.
like I would also hate like if you needed to tell somebody it was something important and like you
Right. That
fucking
too,
bothering
right?
me,
Like,
like
you know,
Y'all
it's just
so
an honest
considerate.
mistake. I could let you know it ain't gonna kill me.
yeah, it's gonna take me 3 seconds to type that out. Wrong number, dog. Cause I ain't gonna help you find a number. That ain't my job. It ain't this one.
like
Keep
the
looking.
like the Cat Williams skip.
Yeah,
Yeah, call me back.
call me back.
We'll
We'll
figure this
try
thing
again.
out.
Nah, that ain't
It
me,
ain't none of
dog.
that.
You on your own, Pimp Juice, but I'm gonna steer you away from me.
All right, so this is gonna be the part I don't remember what anybody said each other was gonna be. So like we'll just put it up on the screen.
I remember. I said that you were gonna be chaotic good, and I said that redacted was gonna be chaotic neutral. You okay? Redacted that thought that I was gonna be what was it? A chaotic evil. You
Yeah.
said
No,
chaotic
so
good.
actually, I did say chaotic evil at first. Once Keon broke down the differences, I was more on his definition of chaotic good. That was more what I had in mind. It's like you got your heart's in the right place, but you go about
Yeah,
getting
I feel
there
like
in a
I feel
crazy
like
way
yeah.
sometimes. So if that's
Like,
chaotic good, then yes, I will be. Then that's what I believe that you were chaotic good.
Okay.
uh,
And then
um,
I don't remember what you said that Keon would be redacted. I mean,
I said
what what Johnny Kage would be redacted.
yeah,
um,
we gotta get used to it.
what was it? I think I said for him was either lawful neutral or chaotic neutral.
Yeah. I do think that's what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I think it was. I think you said chaotic neutral.
I think so.
All right. So
So
who wants
at
to go
the end,
first?
I got lawful neutral. I got the Giga Chad face.
You said lawful neutral. Is that
Yep.
is that what I said for
I
him?
think so. I think so. I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah, you said lawful neutral because I said chaotic neutral.
Okay, well, and all right. So I guess I'll go next. I got neutral good.
I got neutral good too.
We a bunch of
I'm
neutral.
I'm 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 a little surprised at Naja's neutral. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm surprised at me getting neutral good, but I just think the way that this test works, they view neutral as, like I'm genuinely unconcerned unless I'm selfish. And I don't think that that's truly neutral. I think that that's a little off, but it definitely seems that that's how they rate it because the description that they gave me, it says you believe that goodness should be advanced by using whatever means provide the most benefit. You do what is good without bias for or against order. And that's only partially true. I believe those things insofar that they serve me. The minute they don't serve me, I will abandon them.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not doing good for the sake of good. You're good for the sake of you and the people around you. I can give you
Literally, yes, because I live in a world where there is no good for the sake of good. I live in a world where things just are, right? Good or bad are terms that we use to describe the happenings around us.
I can get busy with that.
Facts. All right. Now y'all know a little bit about us. Don't forget to drop y'all moral alignments down in the comment section. Love to know a little bit more about y'all. I think next up we got our anime top fives. So top five.
Pull up my list. Hold on.
I
You
did
can
ask.
have how many honorable mentions can we get?
You said one
However
more time.
many you want. We didn't set a letter number.
I need at least 3.
You need 3 what?
Honorable mentions.
Okay. So there's a couple ways we could just go one by one and give our whole list, or we can go like by rank and then we all do it by rank. Do y'all have them in order?
Vaguely, kind of.
I really only have a 1 and 2. The rest of mine is being worked out right now.
Yeah, I got I got a definite top 3, and then 4 and 5 can, depending on the mood, can be moved around.
Yeah, I really just got a top 1, honestly. Like it's One Piece and then everything else. That's just the way it is.
It's Yu Yu Hakusho for me, number 1. Number 2, JJK. Number 3 through 5 rotates. We're workshopping that. We're figuring it out.
Actually, you know what? I do got a top 2. Yeah. So for me,
let's go in order.
From
what's your top 5?
All right, my top 5 is so One Piece at the top, followed by Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, followed by come back to me. Somebody else get a top 2, and I got to work out 3 through 5.
So my top 2.
I said.
My top 2 is your top 2, but flip. I got Brotherhood and then One Piece.
Yeah, no. My top 2, like I said, Yu Yu Hakusho number 1, Jujutsu Kaisen number 2. All right. My number 3 used to be Attack on Titan, and then it finished. So.
Yeah, Attack on Titan not nowhere near my top 5, honestly.
Yeah, not mine anymore either. I thought we were going somewhere. I thought it was meant. It wasn't.
My number 3 is Mob Psycho 100.
I think. All right, 3 and 4. Man, this is hard. I think I've been thinking about this a lot. I think I'm still gonna have Naruto coming in at 3.
Yes, sir.
Because I really do love Naruto. Even though it got its problems, it's still a very quality show. And it's really just good vibes.
for me, Naruto was the one that got me started, so it's always gonna have a special place in my heart. Because
Yeah.
I was never really into the Dragon Ball. It's like
See,
the furthest I got into it was like tracing and drawing the characters when I was a kid in like second, third grade. I didn't actually watch the show.
so for me, Dragon Ball was definitely my first anime, but like I was very young at the time. But I did
True,
love
yeah.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But the
I started
reason
watching Naruto as an adult. That's what really got me into anime.
I mean, I also watched Naruto as a kid, but see, I love Dragon Ball Z, but Naruto, it got me into anime, like in general. Like I watched Naruto, and then I had to find other things to watch because of how much I love Naruto.
It literally, it was my gateway anime.
Like I like you said you watched it as an adult, so you watched it back like after like Naruto had already blew up.
Yeah, it was done and over with when I started.
Yeah, I was watching Naruto to the point where I caught up to the English dub, and then I had to find the sub on YouTube and watch it in multi-part clips.
Yeah, you going
And
crazy.
then I caught up to that, and then I had to read the manga, and then I just been reading manga. So that's how I started reading manga because I just need the content.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
if it's content out there, I gotta have it.
I can dig it.
And then
Yeah.
in 5, I can't put JJK in my top 5. Just only
I gotta wait for it to end. It's so up in the air for me.
Yeah. The only reason it's not in the top 5 is because these next two are finished and I really, really, really fuck with them. And so in no particular order for 4 and 5, I got Parasite and Psycho-Pass.
Boy, Parasite was fucking heat.
I was gonna say, so my number 3 is either Death Note or Parasite. And I always have a difficulty selecting between the two because they're both really short animes that I feel tell their stories really well. And then I like the themes that they explore. So like they kind of fulfill the same bucket for me. My 5th show is always just going to be like whatever I'm currently obsessed with at the time. My current obsession is JJK, which holds a permanent number 2 spot. So right now my number 5 spot is truthfully, I guess it could be Castlevania, like Nocturne, or the original one, because that is, I guess, what I'm obsessing. Actually, I'm lying. I'm lying because I started watching Tokyo Ghoul. So my number 5 spot can go to Tokyo Ghoul, except maybe I'm just not all the way there yet at the part where it's supposed to get you. Because like people have been talking about it. So like I know, I'm anticipating certain things. I'm enjoying where I'm at right now, but it hasn't gotten me to the point where like, ooh, this got to be in my top 5.
Yeah, I watched Tokyo Ghoul like a while ago. I really enjoyed the beginning. Then I know the person that put me onto it. He told me like the second season or like the third season, it was like a Game of Thrones deal where they just kind of like went rogue with the story, and so it like really kind of fell off. And I definitely felt that watching it. And I never read. It didn't hook me enough where I wanted to read it, so I can't rate it that high. But yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel the way that you feel about Naruto. Johnny Cage, Kage. Which one is it?
It depends on how I'm feeling.
LOL, so I'm right. Either way I say it.
Yeah. There's also a pronunciation, which is KG,
KG, right. I feel the same way that you feel about Naruto. In the sense that it was like the first anime that I watched that like had me fucking with anime, but it was like the OG one. I didn't watch it in real time. That's why JJK is my number 2, because that's the first one that I watched in real time that I was like, yeah, no, I'm fucking with this. I'm a stan. I want to know everything about it. I'm on YouTube trying to get more content about the show, Like it definitely did do that.
I know that feeling.
My nostalgic picks.
That was One Piece for me.
My nostalgic picks, there are 2: Inuyasha, Sailor Moon. Okay, I am. That is where I, got my start. Inuyasha and Sailor Moon. Those are the ones that I was watching when I was a little girl.
My 4 and 5. 5 would be Naruto for the same reasons. It's not the best story. It got its problems, but it's just that fucking nostalgia factor.
And they be
And,
fighting.
Man,
let's talk.
the fights
Naruto is
still
honorable
go
mention for me,
hard.
okay? Because that fourth grade Ninja War arc, I can't get over the filler. All right, y'all tried to play me like I was stupid. I can't get over the filler in that arc. We
But
was
because,
just beefing,
again, maybe
and now
forget
we.
me. I pulled up like a filler list. I skipped so much of the filler. It didn't even bother my experience. I skipped right past that shit. So it's 5 for me. My number 4 gets a little tricky, but I would probably throw Hunter x Hunter in there.
Ooh, yeah, Hunter x Hunter gonna be my honorable. Ooh, damn.
Y'all can have the sequel. I got the original right in my number 1.
I can respect it. Hunter x Hunter.
Ooh,
All
damn.
my honorable mentions are.
I don't want to take Naruto out and put Hunter x Hunter in and make Naruto my honorable mention now. Now I think about it.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
As long as we all know that Yu Yu Hakusho is the superior, okay? The original, the blueprint.
I haven't finished that, so I can't fully judge that one.
The only thing with Hunter x Hunter is just, oh man, I really hope it get finished at some point. I really do.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Naruto just on the strength that it's a finished product and it's like it's a good finished product. Yeah, so Hunter x Hunter is my honorable mention, and Dragon Ball Z is my second honorable mention.
My honorable mentions would be Haikuyu, the volleyball anime.
I'm rewatching it with my girlfriend now,
and that shit is gas.
That shit's so wholesome.
Man, I fucking love me some Haikuyu.
But I'm gonna go ahead, call it one. I'm gonna figure out sustenance for the day. Y'all be smooth and safe and stay dangerous.
Oh, that game.
Stay dangerous.
All right, y'all.
All right.
All right. Bye, y'all.